Okay guys, so I'm sat in my car at the start of this memory lane journey. I'm actually just around the corner from where I used to live. So I'm going to nip out. Now this video is going to incorporate possibly voiceover, natural sounds, voiceover interspersed with natural sound. I don't know, because at this stage I don't know how quite I'm going to do it. I have done some planning for it. But this is kind of the first location where I want to start my journey, where I grew up, primarily in Plymouth, from the age of 11 onwards up to 16, I think I was. Yeah, so there's a good 5-year life span of my life is actually here. So without further ado, let's just get on with it and see what comes. Oh, there'll be photos interspersed with this as well, so that I can do more voiceover stuff with it. So okay, see you in a bit. Right, so I'm literally walking down towards the corner of Weir Close, where I used to live. And I used to spend a lot of time hanging around here and as a kid and that. So between the ages of 11 and 16, that's what this was my herd, my neighbourhood. There you go, Weir Close. And it's odd being back in it, because when I was here, it was all very, very new. It had not long been built. In fact, some of the houses were still being built. It was a really, really new estate. My house is on the left down there. You see that silver car in the middle? There. Between the two cars on the left, that silver car, that's kind of in the driveway of where I used to live, but we'll come to that later. Was number 4, we were close, there you go. That was my old house. That porch wasn't on there when I lived there though, but anyway, we're starting this trip down memory lane, because this is where I used to go up and down here, this close. So there's one thing I've noticed, it feels the same but it doesn't. Coming back, it's like a lot of it's more, as you'll see, more, well, you'll appreciate it. It's more overgrown than it used to be. But yeah, another look at my house. There it is. Yes, that was my street. So we're going to go on down to the woods where I used to go as well. I used to spend a lot of time down there. That's just like a power generator there. I used to cycle around down here. I used to take the dogs down here. I used to just go down here. One of the games I used to play as a kid down the woods was Robin Hood, because there was a TV series on at the time called Robin of Sherwood, and I used to play out my fantasies in the woods down here after watching that sort of thing. Now the camera's pointed a bit low at the moment because there's people around. I didn't want to seem too weird as I was walking around with the camera. So, but yeah, it's so strange. There's a picture of some garages on the right of one of the houses, and that's the house at the bottom there. So literally to the right there, that's where the garages are. And as you can see, that's quite overgrown. None of that was not so overgrown when I used to live there at all. It was all highly visible. You could see all the sty and everything. I don't remember there being a sty before. You could just go through. It was just straight through into the woods. I used to cycle here, so it must have been. Yeah, so I used to bring my bike down here. But yeah, that's the entrance to the woods. I can just hear my camera going off now. I was taking pictures. But yeah, it's all styed off now, so over the style we go. Even in here, it's more overgrown than it ever used to be. I mean, going down, if you was to go down, there's old tram lines, or the remains of old tram lines down there from the old quarry. But that's quite a way away from here. I used to walk miles when I was a kid. Going down onto like one of the main paths. That way leads out into Pattinson Close. This way leads along, and then you'd have to go down to your right to go down into the woods proper. Just so many memories here. As you can see, it's great for playing Robin Hood in. There it is. And awesome, of course, for walking the dogs. There's a shot of it there. Yeah, it's just such great memories. The stag leading back out again. And yeah, that's at the top of the road where we'll be going later on. Back up. Another shot of my house. My house there. Like I say, that porch was not a part of it. So they've obviously had that built. My brother actually lived in the house after we left it. Cause he bought the house off my mum and dad, and yeah. So now we're walking up towards the house again, coming up from the woods. It's just so nostalgic because, like I say, I used to spend so much time hanging around these streets on my bike and whatever else, just running around and stuff. Yeah, there was kids in the neighbourhood. Some of them were okay, most of them weren't. But yeah, it's just so strange. Actually, this whole Memory Lane series is going to be filmed over like different seasons, so you'll see like leaves falling later and all that kind of stuff. It was actually still summer when I started this, but I know it doesn't look it now, but that's about as summery as it gets for the most part where I live. Don't get me wrong, we have our sunny days, but that's typical of a summer's day here. Just not raining, which is good. I like days that are dry. So as you can hear, I've got the natural sound on, and I've got it turned down somewhat so I can do my voiceover here. It's a shared driveway on our house, by the way, which you'll see when we go by. On our old driveway, I should say. It's been many years since I was there. I used to play squash against the wall of the house and basketball and stuff. There it is. The old garage door there. I think they'd have changed that, wouldn't you? Used to be a big Christmas tree in front there. When I was a kid, most of the kids used to. The phase was, or the craze, I should say, was roller skates. All the kids had roller skates. It was either BMXs and or roller skates. I was more of a drop handlebar racer myself, but coming out to where I'm going to start the next part of my memory lane trip. Actually, we're going to do the trip. This is the trip I make towards school, and we'll do both primary school and secondary school. So we're coming up that tree in front of you. That's where I'm going to start the second part of, or the next part of the memory lane series. So that's my old car there. Don't have him anymore. Sad face. He was a good car to me, but there you go. There you go. So that's where I'm ending this part, and I shall be starting the next part here. Thank you very much for watching this nostalgic trip down memory lane. Remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.